Celebrating life, well you niggas been celebrating life. Shit celebrate me while I'm alive. I know big bang take little bang. Little fish get bit by big fish. I swim by shark, got big fin. Blood in the water, but I'm cripped and blue. It's all blue sky from here. We up in the sky from here. We gon' up the score. Poppy said it's diarrhea. Look at the price I get. That's that go for ball. Told my niggas that we never go broke no more. 4 months we won't have to sell coke no more. In the hood and it ain't no hope no more. Made a promise that I never sell dope no more. That's a big lie. Bet if he dies, family have a fish fry. No funeral to ride to the fish fry. Hey, I know that your man tryna cuff it. Tell that nigga that he bugging. You just want a nigga thugging.
And if you like it, then I love it. All that shit that you be talking, man, we gon' get into something.
Hey, I know that your man tryna cuff it. Tell that nigga that he bugging. You just want a nigga thugging.
And that's on period. If you like it, then I love it. All that shit that you be talking, man, we gon' get into something.
Oh, you like me cause I'm flyer than a jet, huh? Oh, you like them pretty diamonds on my neck, huh? Oh, you like how I be running up a check, huh? Well, come little mama, you not rockin' with the chef, huh? I like my women exotic and girl, you look like a pimp. So after I break you down, I beat it up till I drown. Yeah, I heard your man cuffin', tryna take it to chop. Tell that nigga that he buggin', you ain't fuckin' with clowns. Drip, drip, dropping on my neck, I'm feeling royal. Smoking blue cheese so long, that shit would spoil you. She like to smoke and fuck, she working with oils. Pussy so good, had to throw it in some for you. Hey, let me touch on that cake, I know that shit butter soft. And if you up for the challenge, it can my kids in your jaw. Girl, a nigga ain't married, but I'm about to risk it all. So can I slide me your number, I get that pussy. They say money made the Gucci wet, and I got a lot, so if you hit it, I'm in low mama spot, hit her right off at the stove. I was gripping on my gut, cause I'm the chef up in the kitchen, I be whipping in the pot. Hey, I know that your man tryna cuff it, tell that nigga that he bugging, you just want a nigga thugging.
And if you like it, then I love it. All that shit that you be talking, man, we gon' get into something.
Hey, I know that your man tryna cuff it, tell that nigga that he bugging, you just want a nigga thugging.
And that's on period. If you like it, then I love it. All that shit that you be talking, man, we gon' get into something. I heard that nigga want this work, but he ain't tryna cut no check. So when you hear that click, clack, you already know the rest. I bet you wanna toss the salad, cause I heard they call you chef. And I ain't talking about no problems when I say get it off your chest. Niggas be frontin' and capping, show me them coins, watch me get nasty. I'm number one, no they can't pass me. All of these bitches is has-beens. I'm on the beat like a Benji. 30, you cannot offend me. Bitches be trying to be me. Your man in my DM and looking real tempting. I'm the shit, just face it. I ain't never been no basic. Your baby daddy wanna taste it. I put the shit in his face. He topped me off, I had a long day. Then he keep on harassing me. Whenever he call me this, what he gon' say?
Hey, I know that your man tryna cuff it, tell that nigga that he bugging, you just want a nigga thugging.
And if you like it, then I love it. All that shit that you be talking, man, we gon' get into something.
Hey, I know that your man tryna cuff it, tell that nigga that he bugging, you just want a nigga thugging.
The Glockaware Radio Show.
If you like it, then I love it. All that shit that you be talking, man, we gon' get into something.
Glockaware Radio. Glockaware Radio. Glockaware Radio.
Yeah. Damn, I need that Bentley truck. Shit, fuck, I need a Bentley truck. Shit, fuck, I need a Bentley truck. Shit, fuck, I need a Bentley truck. I need a Bentley truck. I need a Bentley truck. These bitches keep calling my line, trying to take up all my time. I get with them by design. Monday on Monday, Tuesday on Tuesday. You know the rest. I am the best. Hold up. Bitches flying, they been flocking from the nest. I just need a neck, I just need a check. You wanted that cash out, ain't no cash back unless your ass clap. Hit the hole like a run it back, then I catch it like a wide receiver. I need a beaver. I was thinking about Anita. Bigger, yeah, I need a cheetah. Even though she a cheater, I ain't even trying to keep her. I'm just trying to share a moment with you, so I get a little deeper. Boy, get in your head. You won't get to my bread. That shit is dead. I got one to your head. Shit, fuck. I need a Bentley truck. Shit, I like them white people love. I wanna give her the D. She wanna ride around with me. Baby, don't tell me no gossip. Even though I like the tea.
I like the gummy head. They kinda feel like it's in the pussy. She got that dummy bread. So I asked her for some. Then I asked for some. She like, give me money, or you ain't getting none. Shit, I'm like, I ain't got it. I spent my money on the studio, and it's 3.5 allowed. Bitch, I'm extra proud. Shit, I'm extra high. You can get out though. You can get out, po. Bitch, I'm a dog.
Shit, fuck. I need a Billy truck. Shit, fuck. I need a Billy. I need a Billy. Shit, fuck. I need a Billy truck. Shit.
Glockaware Radio.
I need a Billy. I need a Billy. I need a Billy. I need a Billy.
Paulie Da Gang. Paulie Da Gang.
Damn, space man. You out of here?
They be like, Nunu, you rock, but go let them know. Cause these niggas playing they sleep. I know we gon' make a few mad. When I get that bag, then drop 50 bands on my teeth. Niggas ain't never been with it, we come from the trenches. You know we playing for keys. Nigga keep playing with me. I ain't worried about his ass. We leave him laying in the street. How we spin it, we spin it, we spin it, we spin it, yeah.
Spin it, we spin it, we spin it, we spin it.
I pour a walk in the trenches.
I made it pop in the trenches.
Secure the knot in the trenches.
I got the Glock in the trenches.
The cops on the block jump the fences. I pour a walk when I'm not in the trenches. I got the bad little bitch, yeah, she lit it, made her in my city. Then I flew her out to Philly. Watch me go spin in the rental. You know the game. The streets is not made for pretenders. Half of you niggas beginners. You niggas is bitches. I swear y'all the second brute gym. I got the game in the headlock. Fuck you mean, man, that shit in the chokehold. We were pushing them folks, I'm in jam spot. So we ran that shit up by the bolo. Fuck with me and you gon' get your man pop. Ain't that shoot that shit up, that's a no-go. I was born with this shit, it ain't on me, my nigga. You know that I'm colder than Frozo. See, I ain't even 21, but niggas, they know that I been on some savage shit. Hey, watch me make money come. I'm the youngest in charge, I make it acrobatic flip. You know that I'm one in none. Can't no nigga compete, never been on no average shit. It's me and these nurses, and we leaving the scrap, make them disappear just like a magic trick. They be like, Nunu, you rock, but go let them know. Cause these niggas playing they sleep. I know we gon' make a few mad. When I get that bag, then drop 50 bands on my teeth. Niggas ain't never been with it, we come from the trenches. You know we playing for keys. Nigga keep playing with me. I ain't worried about his ass. We leave him laying in the street. How we spin it, we spin it, we spin it, we spin it, yeah.
Spin it, we spin it, we spin it, we spin it.
I pour a walk in the trenches.
I made it pop in the trenches.
Secure the knot in the trenches.
I got the Glock in the trenches. Never enough. Nobody doing it better than us. I don't see nobody measuring up. We don't be doing no regular stuff. Clever as fuck. Tough in the trenches. No, we ain't taking no senses. All of my niggas relentless. Before you can finish a sentence. Get in my bag. My man, he coming to grab. I'm happy he making it work. But I reverse. What made it worse? He had a microphone taped to his shirt. I get the shot and I'm taking it first. When I was younger, I played in the dirt. And here with Nunu, I'm laying the verse. Until the last day on this earth. Money don't sleep. It turns saint to a sinner. Preacher pull up on spin.
Paulie Da Gang.
You got the house of Virginia. That's why your pockets are thinner. Okay, we winning. Italian leather and linen. That don't mean shit, we still spinning. Crank up the engine. Y'all wasn't paying attention. That's why I'm squeezing the lemon.
They be like, Nunu, you rock, but go let them know. Cause these niggas playing they sleep. I know we gon' make a few mad. When I get that bag, then drop 50 bands on my teeth. Niggas ain't never been with it, we come from the trenches. You know we playing for keys. Nigga keep playing with me. Ain't worried about his ass.
We live in the street, how we spin it, we spin it, we spin it, we spin it, spin it. Hey, what happened? I pour a walk in the trenches. That's what I'm saying. You already know it's a Wednesday and you tap the fucking the Glockaware, so you rocking out with Paulie and the motherfucking gang. I am yours truly, PaulieBaby, and please don't forget the fucking baby. Of course, I'm in here with the gang.
Marley the Great.
You already know it's your girl Milani D. Milani in real life, period.
It's your boy Dub Dizza.
Yeah. What up, gang?
And we locked in.
We locked the load. Shout out to everybody that's in this bitch. I see my guy Chef
In the building.
I see Graham Nine. No. You know, everybody that's in here. And we got a special guest today.
Yes, I'm excited
I gotta stop
about
y'all
this
real quick
special guest today.
before we move
On top, before we go to the special guest,
I
it's
wanna
my
give
nigga Dub Dizza.
Motherfucking birthday.
Happy birthday,
Thank you.
Serious.
My guy turning 25 today. Make sure you tap in and tell him happy birthday.
Hell yeah.
The 25 got niggas choking. They some haters, Dub. You could be fucking 25 if you want to, my nigga. That's how old you want to be.
That's how old you could be.
Yeah, fuck it. Nunu still thinks she 20.
She just said she was 20 in the last song.
Right. Shout out to Nunu. She finally legal. She finally at 21, man. We got a special guest in the building. We got Plex in here today, man.
Hey.
I am Plex is in here today, man. Y'all don't know how heavy that is. Like, this guy has done a lot. He
Wear
wants
a lot
to
of
talk
hats.
about it. He got some new shit coming up, but we definitely gonna tap into the shit he been did and been do and how we met each other, because that will always be memorable for me, because we didn't know each other at all. But after that day, that became my guy.
Oh,
So we definitely gonna get into that. And of course, Lonnie come through with her inspirational quote of the day.
Absolutely.
We got some shit to talk about. We gonna get Plex involved in this shit talking today, though.
I think that's a good idea.
Yeah,
That'll
yeah.
give some people a chance to see your opinions on some of the crazy shit we were talking about on
Paulie
Paulie
Da
Da
Gang.
Gang.
Yeah, we get real ratchet, Plex. So you gotta get a little ratchet with us today.
Please. Just a
It's
little
all right,
bit.
though. A little bit of fun, and of course we turning up because Dub there's a birthday.
Yeah, I mean,
Absolutely.
Man,
oh my guy.
shout out to you, Dub. You made it to see another motherfucking year. That is a blessing.
Yeah, man.
Living in the
That
city
shit's
of Philadelphia.
becoming
Fucking
rare
living
now.
any fucking where it's a blessing.
Period.
That part. So, we gonna get ready to talk some shit. We gonna let Kim spin us a track or two. We gonna bring Plex up, and we gonna get this shit started. It's
Period.
Paulie and the motherfucking gang. What you got for me, too?
Ooh, is it you saucy? Yeah. Lonnie. He said the pussy really tastes like candy. He the reason that these hoes can't stand me. He know a bitch super fly, no landing. I'm on a private island, Gucci shades, Santini. He just wanna ride the wave. I just wanna ride his face. Niggas like the pump and fake. It ain't his birthday, but he wanna eat the cake. He like it when I get loud, talk nasty. You a killer, put this pussy in the casket. And if he say he got the pussy, I text him. And he gon' do it again if I ask him. Pretty in the face, slim in the waist, fast in the ass, pussy dope, pussy lace. Run it up on hoes, cause he bitches out of shape. And get a little weak bitch, come take my place. SUCKING is what I wanna feel all over my body. And yeah, I like it rough, give me that rowdy. We fuck with a rubber, but I'm a raw bee. I'm a raw bee. I'm a raw bee. Taking time in this pussy is tight and saucy. Ice me out, top me off. Give me that breath, then get lost. He in love with it. He want it a taste. He said put it in his face. Set that pussy taste like he in love with it. He can't leave me alone. He keep texting me and blowing up my phone. I to me and these hoes copy. I just want that sloppy soppy. These niggas for everybody, so I keep a lot of options. Pussy wild born overdose. Put the pussy on him, got this nigga comatose. Pussy liberated says he gon' brag and boast. These niggas do the most. These niggas do the most. He texting me now, blowing me up. I call him Gene, cause he tryna cut. I tell him don't stop till I get enough. How many licks will it take to I nut? He tryna make love and I'm tryna fuck. I wanna feel like D all in my guts. I ball him real slow and look in his eyes. He tell me this pussy gon' be his demise. He in love with it. He want it a taste. He said put it in his face. Set that pussy taste like he in love with it. He can't leave me alone. He keep texting me and blowing up my phone. Ooh, is it you saucy?
Paulie and Da Gang. Every Wednesday, 7 to 8 p.m. on GluckAware.com.
I got that flavor. 20 G's like a flavor. Stay dressed in that flavor. Fly through in the latest. I feel like I'm one of the greatest. Yeah, and I know that they hate it. Yeah, cause I got that flavor. Yeah, I got it. I got the juice. Your bitch love my juicy fruit. Switching lanes in the coupe. Tell your main bitch I'm recruiting. Yeah, I brought the soul. Brought some bottles, keep them cold. Call your friends, bring them over. Tonight's gonna be real longer. Hey, roll up the ganja, whole room looking like a sauna.
heat the booth up like a sauna. Break it down to a size, call me Bill. Nah, balls, double body, call them Siamese. Sour D's got me Chinese. Y'all followers, I lead. I'm the great one. Follow me. Shit, I make it rain. Flex your Lil Wayne. Flying high like a plane. You a paper plane in a rain, boy. Flow cold, give him chills. Gotta give him something they can feel. I'm eating heavy, never missing a meal. In case you missing, I eat every meal. Since we talking meals, let's up the ante. Had a hard night life. Call me Annie, Michael Jack ass. Are you okay, Annie? I'm better now. Working on a Grammy hoes. Love my flavor, wanna give me panties. Red changing bitches, she tastes like candy. I'm the one that sends a call for the caddy. I'm the one that sends a call, cause I got that flavor. 20 trees like a flavor. Stay dressed in that flavor. Slide through in the latest. I feel like I'm one of the greatest. Yeah, and I know that they hate it. Yeah, cause I got that flavor. Yeah, I got it.
Feel like I'm walking on water, cause I'm ahead of the wave. Follow me if you wanna get paid, by any means necessary. I flee the scene and leave it scary. No need to worry, I got it. When it come to this, I'm out of body. Promise behind me, you don't wanna try me, I'm a little bit loco. Ducking the paparazzi, trying to get rid of the cocoa. I swear it's a boatload, no joke though, no phone, no communication. Niggas out of pocket, out of line, don't test my patience. Go hand for the cake, ain't no crumbs on the plate. Ain't no weight, I can't bench press. Cut the window out, you spit for the Windex. I'm in this feeling, I'm up now. I go for 2 at the touchdowns. Nigga, I'm all in. I play them in ball mains. And niggas ain't showing up, they might as well forfeit the ball game. There's never no lame shit. I want niggas to eat too, but niggas be talking that shit. And I don't believe you getting an equal. I got an eagle, and it is used to separate people.
I got that flavor. 20 trees like a flavor. Stay dressed in that flavor. Slide through in the latest. I feel like I'm one of the greatest. Yeah, and I know that they hate it. Yeah, cause I got that flavor. Yeah, I got it.
Turn your mic on, man.
Super turn.
Hey.
Turned up on a Wednesday?
I love it.
We're going up on a Wednesday?
I love it.
Period.
On a Wednesday. Paulie can't hear us something crazy.
There I go.
Yeah.
There I go. We back. Yeah. That's how we do. We always start the show up with the bangers. That was all gang shit. Like, that was all gang.
Absolutely.
From the first one to the last, it was all gang shit. But we got my guy in the building.
Hey.
Leg.
Let him know who you is.
Yo, y'all really lit. Like, that Candy song? You think I wasn't listening to that shit?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I like that.
That's Lonnie right there.
That's
like
my
that.
last story. That's my second face. Thank you.
Yeah,
I
like
appreciate
shit.
that.
Happy birthday, gang.
Thank you, appreciate it.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. What's up with you, Plex?
You already know. Just run it down the line. Whatever you want to talk about. Anybody want to call in? What's that number again?
That number 267-888-6019. Call the Glock line. I am Plex in the motherfucking
I'm putting
building.
it on my live too. Anybody want to call? Ask any questions, cuss me out about awards you didn't get.
Oh, man, yes.
Smoke, let's get it.
Mr. Philly Hip Hop Awards is in the building.
Yes, again, that line
And you got
is
the Philly Urban Film Awards now, too, right?
888-6019.
Yes, I got that coming up.
That's how, all right, let's go. Let's start there. That's how I met Plex. It was the last year
Right.
awards.
Yeah.
I was in the building at 11:22. He was in there working hard, getting shit together behind the scenes.
Right.
And an incident happened, and he was by himself over there, and I just jumped into play and helped him out and helped him get shit right because it was live. It wasn't no mistakes could be made. It was live. It was like he needed the hand, and I just jumped right in. Didn't even know him. He didn't even know me. Like.
Right.
And from that moment on, he like you folks now. And I'm like, yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Real one. Like it don't take much time to see a real one. You know what I mean? So she swung right into action at the right time, and I really needed that at the time. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, damn. So at that point, like she said, it was live. Like we never did. That was our first Philly Hip Hop Award we ever did virtually.
Online.
You see what I'm saying? So anything happened, people, thousands is just looking like, damn, that's a fucked up joint right there.
And it was something that it was the niggas that was nominated, names and shit was not right. It was crazy. It was we was working while they was talking.
While they was talking, we
we
getting shit together. You know what I mean, on the fly. But it worked out. We actually made history because that was the first one ever. You know what I mean? Everybody online really like fuck with it. They wanted to bring it back. But we gonna talk about that down the line.
We're gonna talk about that down the line?
Yeah. We're gonna talk about the Hip Hop Awards and the
the future of the Philly Hip Hop Awards.
All right, so where we starting at? Because you got a lot of shit going on. Where you want to start at?
Let's start with the
from the beginning.
With the Madhouse studio.
Start from the beginning for the people that don't know. I think
the beginning.
Yeah.
Give me history.
A little rundown, quick rundown.
Give me your legacy.
All right, so all right, so Plex started out as a rapper.
I didn't know that.
Plex, yeah, so y'all didn't know that. How am I be judging the Hip Hop Awards and I never been a rapper?
You just manage artists and scouted talent.
Yeah, that's like now, but when I started Plex name started out as a rapper. I'm from a project called Pentown.
Okay.
Right down there by Richard Island.
Yeah.
I got half my family Pentown, half from Richard Island. I started out as a rapper. You know what I'm saying? So I went from there, but I was always the one in the group that was organizing everything.
Okay.
So from there, it's like, I guess I just morphed into some other shit because I was always organizing shit anyway. So I did everything you could do in Philly. That's how I'm thorough enough to actually say who's hot and who's not in Philly because I earned my shit. Right. I had my own independent record label. I own my own radio station. Me and Toucan was competitors at one point. You know what I'm saying? So I did that. I already own my own magazine with my partner Jimmy the Saint, which is Urban Celebrity Magazine. That's the number one. Right now, even though we haven't put out an issue in a couple of years, right now we come out today, we still the number one urban magazine in Philadelphia. That's now,
dope.
Hands down. We just got sidetracked with so much because Jimmy doing movies and all that, and I'm doing shows and all the stuff I'm doing. So we got sidetracked off of our original path, which was the magazine.
Right.
And then from the magazine, that's where the Hip Hop Awards came.
Yeah.
So I can give y'all a little history on that. You know what I mean? But this is our version of the Philly Hip Hop Awards. So, which has been the longest running. So if we do the next one, it'll be the 10th one. Which we trying to do that big, baby. We trying to bring JD Kids.
Yeah, that's a big deal.
You know
10?
what I'm saying? It's the 10th anniversary, so that's if that comes along, then that's gonna be crazy. You know what I mean?
That's dope. I tell you what, if I'm rich by then, I'm still gonna come through and perform for you.
What? Oh, all right.
You got my word on
I'm gonna hold you to that too.
Yeah, period.
And I grew up down there, so I definitely slide through.
Yeah, I never forget Philly. I love my city, yo. Like one thing I love. Proud to be from Philly. Thoroughest people.
Yeah, we are, man. The only problem is the violence right now.
Absolutely.
Yes. And if anybody know me, they know that that's part of what I do too. Like, I fuck with the community. I love my people. I love my youngins, and I'm trying to save them as well.
Right.
The problem is we didn't do the Philly Hip Hop Awards this year because it's so reckless out here.
Right.
Can you imagine putting all of them under one roof?
Yeah. No. Right. It's something going to happen.
And then think about it. We've been doing this for 9 years. We're not even counting the online joint we did, but live. We sell out the TLA and the Trocadero. Yeah. 1,200 people. You know what I mean? That's nothing. We the third largest urban event in Philadelphia behind Powerhouse and the Roots Picnic.
That's a big deal.
You know what I'm saying?
That's something to brag about.
So we want to bring it for the city because people look forward to that shit.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of people that deserve to be recognized, so we want to do that. But the problem is, like the last one we did, I don't know if y'all heard about it, but it was a fight that broke out.
No, I didn't know about that.
Allegedly, a gunshot was shot outside or whatever.
Shit, I didn't even know
that was at the Trocadero.
Was it the concert or was it the award?
It was the Philly Hip Hop Awards. That was 2018. I don't even mean to bring it back up, but you gotta bring it up. You know what I'm saying? So we trying to avoid that. We don't want no kind of violence or anything because people. The real Philly Hip Hop Awards is a love fest. Everybody come, they see each other, they
celebration.
It's a celebration.
Right.
You know what I mean? Niggas ain't seen each other in a while. We pull them niggas out that ain't been on the scene in years with the youngins. You know what I mean? Everybody under one roof. At the same time, you don't never get that in Philly. Yeah.
So with that being said, with you being around and working with big artists, we don't need to name the artists that you're working with right now, but what would you tell that artist that's coming in there and forgetting about the fact that they dare to put themselves on and indulge in some violent activity? Like, what would you tell that person?
I would tell them, don't, this the problem. Like I ain't gonna say we never had fights because we had fights before, but it wasn't to that magnitude where it just shut the whole show down. And for whatever reason, everybody know that everybody's gonna be at the Philly Hip Hop Awards that night.
Yeah. Right.
So they picked that night to settle their scores.
Yeah.
And that's not cool.
And that's not cool because you fucking it up for the whole scene, the whole movement. Everybody in Philly, niggas just working hard, going to studios and doing these radio shows and doing shooting videos and everything. These people work hard. So y'all being selfish to try to, you know, get one up on somebody live at a show to try to get some kind of clout
or a viral moment.
Yeah, and you fucking shit up for the whole city. Because believe it or not, Philly is one of the only cities that actually have their own Philly hip hop awards.
Yeah.
It's only about a couple that just doing it. Maybe Atlanta's doing it. Shout out to my people down there. I'm gonna make it this year. I promise I didn't make it. I'm coming down there this year. But my people in Atlanta, they got their hip hop awards, us, and I don't even know who else. You know what I'm saying?
But y'all been doing it big.
Yeah.
You got other shit going on right now too. You got another award situation.
Yeah. April 16th.
Right.
So the same good folks that brought you the Philly Hip Hop Awards, which is me and my partner Jimmy the same, we decided to do the same thing for the film industry. Cause the film, I didn't even know this shit. Like the film industry is so big in the city.
Oh yeah.
I didn't know. Like I knew it was, you know, people was doing their thing, but once we got into it and we just started seeing all the people, I was like, God damn. So we doing the same thing we did for hip hop for the film industry.
They deserve some recognition
Yeah,
too.
we recognizing people that's on the move, because you got niggas that's doing major shit with people that's out there, Vivica Fox and major people they get in their movies, and they right here in Philly.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Shout out to my nigga Benny Boom, like he been doing that shit.
Yeah.
Niggas like that, like just been doing it. So what we trying to do is the same premise that we do at the Hip Hop Awards. We trying to recognize and pay homage to people that's putting that work.
Yeah.
Okay, April 16th. It's going down. If you're a rap, I'm not even a rapper. See, I'm still in Philly hip hop. Goddamn. Okay, so if you're an actress, actor, producer, videographer, cinematographer, any of that, or if you just want to get in the game and you want to get in the game, all the players are gonna be down there. You need to be there. The Commodore Barry Center, April 16th. DM me at Plex if you want some info. Let's get it, man. It's a perfect place for you.
Hell yeah.
That sounds like a big. I've been seeing that all up and down my timeline, so I kind of do it.
It's buzzing.
It's buzzing. Also, the other situation, is it a concert or something that you did before for artists and bringing like labels in the city?
That's the A&R showcase. Let me tell y'all something, right? I don't do it as much anymore. I used to do the underground shows crazy.
Yeah.
I ran that shit. This is what I did. So in the midst of that, I brought the labels to Philly. You know what I'm saying? I brought Rock Nation, Atlantic, and Republic, which is a subsidiary of Universal, under one roof at the same time. And what happens is everybody there that gets a slot gets to perform in front of those A&Rs. A&Rs, each one of those A&Rs pick an artist that they like, and that artist gets a guaranteed label meeting.
Okay.
So what happened is, everybody rapping in Philly, the end result, what's your end game? Your end game, for most people, is to get to New York or get to LA in front of those A&Rs at the labels.
Right.
You got your, Plex, I'm right here. I'm bringing the labels to you. They're leaving New York to drive here.
Yeah.
So, you can stunt in front of them. That they hear this is what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? So you don't gotta go to New York. You don't have to try to, catch them outside of the office or get a nigga that know a nigga that not. No, I'm bringing them here right to you. All you gotta do is go in front of them, do your thing, and boom.
And the rest to follow.
Yeah,
That's dope as shit.
That's hot. That's May 26th.
May 26th. Where that's at?
I'll be in the building.
May 26th. Yeah, it's May 26th at Blue Brook Lounge.
Okay.
It's on 5610 Lancaster Avenue, Blue Brook Lounge. I always fuck that name up. Blue Book Lounge. See, listen.
Blue Book Lounge.
This shit right here. This shit right here, my nigga. This shit right here, nigga. Blue Book Lounge. We there. May 26th is going down. It's the A&R showcase. Shout out to my guy Will Stiles. That's my New York brother. Shout out to my New York Philly brother Hennessy Kev. We all doing this together.
Period. Shout out to Hennessy Kev.
That's my brother right there. So we do a lot of stuff together. That's our main thing right there. We doing right now is going down. Yeah,
that's what's up.
That's decent.
So I got a question about
really
that.
Decent.
So is that something that's open to all genres of artists, or is that just something specifically for like just hip hop?
No, because it's labels.
Yeah. Okay.
Labels is looking for singers. They looking for rappers.
Right.
It's even for producers.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Yeah, and like if you're a songwriter,
right?
Just check it out. If you're a songwriter, and say if you got a song that you bring your singer down there that sings the song you wrote.
Yeah.
Because a lot of these labels is looking for songwriters too.
Yeah.
Shout out to, you know, people I know, I can't name the name, but I got somebody that's connected to Under Monster House, which is my entertainment company. They actually got a situation with you know, coming up with a record label. They want to sign them as a writer.
Yeah. Okay.
You know what I mean? Them publishing checks is, and see, that's the thing. Another thing, Philly rappers or rappers in general, period, you got to understand it's not just about being a rapper in front of the camera.
Listen to that part right there, please.
Yeah.
'Cause I tell y'all motherfuckers all the time, please. I'm sorry to cut you off, but that
For
part,
real, I think that's a.
Yeah.
If someone wanted to pay me for one of my songs that's not out yet, I'm selling it because that's not the last hit song or that's not the last good song that I'm going to write. You know what I'm saying? I'm a lit artist. So.
right. The way this shit go,
Yeah.
like, the way this shit go is the same song over and over again, down to like production. You know what I mean? Sitting in rooms with people and them literally taking the same pattern from one beat and using it on another beat with a whole nother melody. Like this shit is this is like, come on, man.
Yeah, and it's like, listen, those publishing checks is for life.
Yes. Right.
You could pass that shit down to your kids. You hear me?
Yes. Yeah.
So that mean it's like niggas like R. Kelly, right? Right. I don't care what you say. R. Kelly's the king of R&B. All the rest of that shit, all right, I get it. But I'm talking about his talent.
Yes.
Besides the stuff that he sung, his hits, he wrote so much other stuff that we don't even know about.
Yeah, just not talked about.
Yeah, he gonna get paid forever. Even if he don't get paid off the music he sung himself, he would be rich alone just off the ones he wrote. You know what I'm saying?
What's your advice to artists that because you know there's a lot of people out here who people do write their music that's out right now, that people are writing their music and everybody think, you know, they hot, they this, they that, but not knowing, you know, they got somebody writing for them. What's your advice out here for artists that, you know, might need a little bit of help and need a songwriter, but be on some, you know, I make my own music?
Nah, if you ain't it, then you gotta find out who can make you it.
Right.
And you gotta understand, and that's the problem with hip hop. A lot of times, see, back in the day it was like that. Because a nigga, see, I'm a hybrid, so I can tell you from back in the day shit, not all the way back, but I can tell you from a certain period up until now. So back in the day when it was about lyricism, that was a no-no to have somebody write your rhymes.
Yeah. Okay.
Now it's different. It's more about songs, this actual song structure. It's not about
The
who's
record.
the hottest rapper, which is cool if that's your thing, because you got certain rappers like J. Cole and all them. They thrive themselves off of lyricism, which is good. So you ain't gonna never write for them because that's their thing. But you got other artists that's built by labels. Like the labels
Like literally
build them.
industry plants. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So if you got an artist with the look, but they not hot on the lyrics, but the girls love them. You see what I'm saying? It's in your best interest. All right, we're going to put you in the studio with a writer and a producer. This writer right here going to write you 8 hits right now tonight.
Yeah.
This producer going to do the beat. All you got to do
It's
is
just say-
remember these raps, get in the video with your face, and we get $1 million.
Right.
That's what
Yep.
it is. It's a machine.
Yeah.
It's literally building your brand in a sense. I mean, like Ronald McDonald is the face of McDonald's. You know what I mean? He's just that spokesperson. Not to say it in that sense, but a lot of people will see that and associate him with this company. And I mean, and I tell people that all the time, because running into artists that's like, man, I ain't gonna never have nobody write for me. And then to be on the opposite side of the situation and see how that process actually work. And a lot of time, those artists that that we sit down making music for, they don't necessarily have the time frame to sit down and write a song.
Right.
You know what I mean? Or their style might have, dated out, and now they need something
a new
that's modern,
sound.
what's coming
Yeah.
forward, and they might not necessarily have the capability. So, as an artist, do you want to die out from that standpoint, or do you want to continue to build your brand?
And
You know what I
continue
mean?
to grow.
Get that hit, man, because you'll be surprised of the rappers that's out. You think they wrote all their stuff, they didn't.
They didn't.
Because think about it, right? A rapper get up in the morning, you got to do certain shit. He got to hit the studio. A lot of certain rappers, a lot of their time is spent in the studio. A lot of the time, but the other times they got to do tours, they got to do interviews. They don't have time to really. So you got somebody that's just gonna sit there, write their shit, boom. You know what I'm saying?
do a show
And
and
make
record.
sure that the bag is secure. You got to. It's a machine.
Right.
Nobody ain't saying that about Beyonce or Rihanna.
Right.
You got people writing their shit all the time.
All the time.
Exactly.
And
You
they
know what I
just
mean?
getting on the track and killing it.
And that's
Yep.
it. Boom. So why not hip hop?
Yeah.
I have a question,
Yeah.
which I think should be valid since you've been in the game so long. So, do you think an artist should strive to be signed or strive
For independence.
independent and build a brand and a name for themselves?
That's a good question.
It depends on what you want as an artist.
Okay.
Like some artists, it's a choice because if you choose to say, well, I don't want to be signed by that label, that's cool. But that means just be prepared to work extra hard and put extra money into it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
because the job of a major label, they pretty much put the machine behind you.
Right.
They gonna pay the record labels. They gonna pay the people to play your videos. They gonna do all this. They're the muscle.
They gonna put you up in everybody's face.
They gonna do that. They
Right.
generate you as a machine.
Yeah.
So if you go independent, okay, you don't have that machine behind you.
Right.
Which is all fine and good because you might want to do it independent. Now, if you do it independent, it's better on that end if that's your thing because instead of getting like the 5 to 7% or points or whatever you're gonna get off of being an artist, you getting 100%.
Right.
You feel me?
Right.
That 100% look good. So that means when you sell a record, right? Say if your record go gold, 500,000.
And you sold it for 99 cents each.
You feel me? You getting that whole
500,000.
Exactly. Whereas if you sold that same 500,000 on a major, you only
Probably
getting this
getting-
much. You looking good because you in a major.
But you're probably getting less than 25%.
Now you just said 5 to 7%. He just said 5 to 7%. Like you gotta think Drake when Drake first got signed, they said the nigga was giving cash money or giving Baby them like 80%. He was getting 20 back then.
20 cents off of each
Yeah,
album.
so that money is different. So if you can, me personally, I have an independent company, right?
So what would you suggest? That's what I'm saying. Would you tell that because I'm an independent artist,
Right.
and people often ask me like, what do you like? What do you want to do? Do you want to get signed? Do you want to be independent? And I'm on the fence a little bit.
But see, that depends. Like I said, that depends because if you make the conscious decision to go independent, then that means your bag got to be right. Yeah.
Right.
Because just to get a record off the ground, it's no less than 100,000.
Okay.
No less than 100,000. You see what I'm saying? To push a single, because that means you don't have the label. It's you. You the label. You got to put the money behind it and pay for the videos and pay for everything, flights to go here and there and all that stuff. You got to do all that. So if you make a conscious decision to say I'm gonna be independent, you got to be ready for that. So that's why I say it depends. Some people like, nah, I don't got all that.
Right.
I got these hits though. I got this fan base, and that's what the label's gonna pay for.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Which is another talk we could talk about that as far as because people run up to me all the time like, yo, Plex, I know you got the plug with these labels. Take me to a label,
Right.
and that's cool. But
it's
at
not
the same
about
time,
What are you presenting?
back in the day, they used to sign everybody off for talent.
Okay.
That shit don't count.
Now it's not like that.
Nowadays,
Fuck no.
you'll still get some labels that sign you off talent. I ain't gonna say they not, but for the most part, a lot of them sign you off your buzz and your following.
Right.
Right.
So I tell everybody, get that up first.
Right.
Once you get that up, you don't even need.
Exactly.
They gonna come after you.
Right.
You don't have to chase them.
Right.
They're gonna come after you.
Right.
Like TikTok, if you blow up on TikTok right now, that's the new record deal.
Yeah. Exactly, because people getting signed off of TikTok every day.
Yeah.
I tell everybody around me use TikTok because it's working for me personally. So I mean, you're right about that. I've been seeing results.
Yeah, that's real talk. So I
That's
mean,
some real
but
shit.
some artists, like I said, I've seen a lot of cases where a label will see an artist that don't have the necessary buzz,
Right.
but they see it in them. They be like, and they take a chance.
Right.
Sometimes the A&R might not have the clout to do that, but if he got the clout at that label to say he ain't got the buzz, but I believe in this motherfucker,
Then
and
yeah.
he can go to his boss because the A&R got like 3 or 4 bosses before they can pull the trigger on something.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So if they got clout in their company and say, look, I really believe in this motherfucker. He only got 200 followers, but he gonna be hot. I want to sign this dude, and he got the clout, and he can get that pass. Then cool.
Yeah.
But a lot of them don't have that.
Right.
You know what I mean? If they don't, then that's their job because now they taking a chance on signs because they don't know if they gonna buzz or not.
Right.
They don't know.
And you don't want to put your money behind no shit, and you don't know what the fuck gonna happen with it.
So
I
in
definitely
short
get it.
words, your best advice would be for that artist to gain some type of leverage, like
Yeah,
have some
listen,
type of buzz or
don't-
some
before
type of
you
stuff
even-
going on your own.
try
Like that should have
to-
come to you naturally.
Try to like get your own traction first.
Right.
Because that's your bargaining chip. I've been in label meetings. You
Mhm.
see what I'm saying? I've been in them meetings, those sitting at the table at the boardrooms and all that shit, and I know what they do. I know what they look for. They looking for somebody that has the following. And if you have that, then you can pretty much just go in there, put your feet up on the table, and say, "What's up?
What's up? Yeah.
What's my bag looking like?"
Right.
The talk is different then.
Because with the following, they believe that it's easier to sell records.
It's the track record
easier.
already.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah,
like
it's
it's
the
already
product.
there. It's not too much more.
Yeah, they not really
Bring
trying
the product
to
to
work
market.
too hard.
push it a little,
Exactly.
give it a little shove.
So
Yeah.
I have a question for you. So a lot of times, artists don't know, the avenues to take to actually gain a sense of leverage. I mean, especially like, okay, say given like Philadelphia. I mean, we can play the circuit of like doing the showcases and things like that. I mean, and unless it's things like the things that you have in and maybe like one or two other people, there's not actually anybody outside of the city who's actually coming to these events to actually say, okay, these artists are good or whatever the case is. There's nobody to actually showcase your talent to outside of a room full of other fucking artists. So my question would be, you ain't gotta give all the gems away, but what would be, some things that artists can do at a ground level to be able to start to gain their traction? Because a lot of artists don't know, where to turn and what to do. They just have that talent. You know what I mean?
Right. So it's different levels to what you just said, right?
Yeah.
Is first of all, be hot. Let's just start right there. Like,
Period.
It's a lot of rappers that's just not hot. Like this, they think they hot
and they garbage.
But the fact is, it's only like you got 100% of Philly rappers, man. It's only like a top 5 to 10% that actually had the talent to make it out the city.
Yeah.
So that means you got another 90% that's not there yet, or they might never be there.
Right.
So what I'm saying is, first and foremost, be hot. Because if you don't have that talent, then you're wasting your time anyway.
Yeah.
So that's one. 2, do those showcases.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta be selective of which ones you put your money into, because some of them is bullshit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some of them is bullshit. I know the types. I don't say no names. I'm on my Plex on his business.
Right.
What I'm saying is, if you're gonna do a show, make sure it's something that is
That's
going
worth the
it's
investment.
worth it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or who you in front of and shit like
Right.
that. Now, even if it's a room full of other artists, sometimes that's good too, because you're still getting a buzz.
Right.
Yeah.
Because they from other cities.
Right.
Many parts of the city.
And they start
gonna-
following
remember
you, and
They start
then
following
you start getting a little bit
Yeah,
more
they
exposure.
might
and
be
other,
rappers,
Yeah.
but okay, I'm a North
They might be
nigga.
a fan, too.
He going back to Southwest. He going back to Uptown. They gonna be like, man, this nigga named so-and-so killed that shit. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That nigga, and then that's a buzz.
Or whether you did good or whether you did bad, people
Yeah.
talk
Yeah.
about
It travel.
it. You
Word
know what I'm
travel.
saying?
So
It's
that's
going
what I'm
to
saying.
Yeah.
So that's another thing. Do those showcases, man. The things we used to do, my showcase I used to do at Vulture's Lounge, I used to sell out Vulture's Lounge 300-400 people on a showcase. You see what I'm saying? That was buzz. And a lot of them was artists, but it was people that they brought with them, because you got to think about
Right.
it. The artists going to come, but they're going to bring 2 or 3 people. They
Right.
don't
Yeah.
rap.
Yeah.
So that's more people, more exposure from different people in the city.
Right.
Yeah.
So do those on that level, because you got to do OT the Real. All of them came up through our Urban Celebrity Magazine shows, on my shows. Asia Sparks, Lee Mason, all these rappers came up. Drew Boy, all of them came through one way or another through our shows or through our magazine and stuff like that's underground level.
Right.
Now, what I would say about this too, it is a couple of people that's doing it. Like you said, you need more outlets. Don't stay in Philly.
Yeah.
Don't stay
That
in
part
Philly.
right
That's
there.
the main just go out. Go to LA.
Okay.
Go to Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? Get your name buzzing, because you never know what happens. But you definitely want to buzz in your own city.
Absolutely.
That is important, that you bubble in your own city. So I would say just you got to put in the work. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
It take hard work and dedication. It's not just going. I feel like people
not
be
gonna
getting
happen.
into it just thinking like, all right, I'm.
My first banger is gonna get me signed and filled. and
they ain't.
delivered.
Yeah, but it's not.
You gotta
It
work
takes
hard.
it
You
takes
gotta work
hard
extra
work.
hard in Philly, because
Because
tough
Philly
crowd.
is a tough crowd.
yeah,
to
they
crack,
don't know.
man.
Listen, I've done shows.
You gotta get them 3 or 4 songs before they be like, all right, I feel like you all right now. Like, you're not even hot, you just all right.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
So-
like really. So
But I seen a lot of niggas, and I seen them start from here, like Son of 215.
Yeah, shout
Prime
out.
example.
shout out to Son,
That's my
man.
guy right there. He started. He was one of them artists. He won one of my shows before. I see him. He was D Bills back then. He wasn't even son of
D-Bills.
215 yet.
He always talking about that.
I know.
That's how I met him.
He wasn't even son of 215 yet. He was D Bills. He came to my show. He won. He killed it. Now look at him. But you got to start from there. You see what I'm saying? And like I said, it begins with what I just said. Be hot.
Right.
Once you hot and then you start getting on them stages, the more stages you touch, the more people going to be like, oh, that's that nigga. Then it's going to connect.
Right.
Then I'm going to be in a room somewhere, sit with Paulie at Glockaway Radio. I'm like, damn, you hear about it? Oh, I heard about that. So it's connecting now.
Yeah.
Now when I'm talking to Milan, then you already heard about that nigga. That nigga hot.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you can't do that unless you doing them shows and getting connected on the
about.
street level.
Right.
Yeah.
Everything bubbles from the street. I don't give a fuck who you are, on what level, Drake and all that shit bubbles from the street. Certain people, it's only a few that kind of like circumvented that. Like Lil Uzi. Lil Uzi didn't really pay his dues in Philly. He kind of went to, he did his thing here.
Yeah.
A little bit, but then he got like a little buzz in LA, and then DJ Ramen them, noticed them, and then they came to DJ Diamond Cuts, which is a whole nother story. I know the story. I ain't gonna talk. I'm Plex Minded Business. What I'm saying is Plex Minded Business. What I'm saying is Uzi didn't go through those channels. So, but that's a small percentage that happens like that.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? But for the most part, you got to run through them. Like I did it when I was a rapper. It was something called Underground North. That was our underground. That was our underground show. That this guy named Tab Edwards used to run. He was like, I'm Tab Edwards right now, because he owned his own magazine called Street Buzz, and then he had a Street Buzz Awards. Okay. So he was actually the first one that really was doing Philly Hip Hop Awards for real. But nobody really they didn't call it the Philly Hip Hop Awards back then. So, but it was the same thing with us. Me, Ruggedness, all us, Bahamadia, the Roots, Ram Squad. That's my era where I was rapping at. Okay. So we all had to do the same thing y'all doing now. Just do these shows.
Beat your feet. So you can't be lazy out here as a fucking artist. You gotta move and shake. Put your name out here. Make sure, you know what I'm saying, you're relevant. Get your shit spin.
What you gotta do first?
Come to these shows.
Be hot. You said that at the joint when we was at the Operation 215.
Is another one coming up. Y'all better
be hot.
Make sure you're hot, because me and Plex was on that panel. And
work on being hot.
Yeah, I don't know if we hurt feelings out there, but we told the truth, and I hope y'all took that shit.
No, I thought that was
to come
dope.
If you ain't trying to hear that real shit,
right?
You know what I'm saying? And my thing, but it was artists there that I can tell, like, because sometimes it's just not that song or that performance, but I know you hot,
right?
It was just that, like, you know what I'm saying?
It was that.
It was just the song you chose that night, and you didn't have the energy. Right. That's all. But I know, I heard it. Right. You know what I mean? Some people just got that it factor. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, I believe you got that it factor.
Oh my God, thank you.
I do.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh God.
I'm like, man, we
It's Paulie in the motherfucking gang.
It's Paulie in the gang. We like that.
Plex in the building. We're gonna let Toucan spin us some shit, and we're gonna come back because Milani always come through with her inspirational quote.
You know I do. You know I do. You know I do.
We be back.
Slot throwing the drop with a shooter, and I'm shooting my shot. Pop me, just throwing my pop. Looking at it, you gon' throw it or not? Spinning, niggas mad 'cause we winning. Washed up like Derek Coleman, and I'm looking like Simmons. Don't care who I'm offending. If I don't like you, I'm no longer pretending. Hatred. Now I'm their favorite. And respect my hand. Then they come in and shake it. Showing off. They don't know how to take it. Look at me. Feeling like Sim. No time for no basics. Bomber. I'm just doing my bop. Just doing my bop. I'm just doing my bop. Just doing my bop. I do this shit for attention. I want the likes and the mention. Shut up, bitch, pay attention. Look at me. Could be dead or in jail. I'm alive and I'm free. So know who you running with. Glock away. Know that we running shit. We not them niggas you running with. We making them sick. I don't think they can stomach it. I'm just doing my bop. Just doing my bop. I'm just doing my bop. Just doing my bop. Just doing my bop. I'm just doing my bop. Just doing my bop. I'm just doing my bop. Just doing my bop.
Paulie Da Gang. Every Wednesday, 7 to 8 p.m. on GlockaWare.com.
Designer dripping Jetsons. Drippy, watch your step. Middle finger to my exes. More on to the next bitch. Ocean spray, baby, got water. Shit, I got a jet ski. Honor with the flexing. High up the jet view. Designer dripping Jetsons. Drippy flavor, watch your step. Middle finger to my exes. More on to the next bitch. Ocean spray, baby, got water. Shit, I got a jet ski. Say my number under sexy. Tell her bring her bestie. They can't help but sex me. Blame it on a neck piece. Paparazzi can't touch me. Even if they catch me. That's worded up dizzer. PM me the family. For going to jeweler trip. My crystals and copper. Just brought a rose cold. Wear it over my heart chakra. Throw chakra. Manifesting everything I wanna. See it clear through my third eye. Know they can't stop her. Now crown me king and queen in this bitch. Beat her with alchemy, not with my fist. Kill her with love and not with the blick. Rolling up skank, smell like skunk in this bitch. Gotta get out my dreams, can't live with what ifs. Gotta get out my dreams, can't live with what ifs. Hey, honor with the flex. High off the jet fuel. Designer dripping Jetsons. Drippy, watch your step. Middle finger to my exes. More on to the next bitch. Ocean spray, baby, got water. Shit, I got a jet ski. Honor with the flexing. High up the jet fuel. Designer dripping Jetsons. Drippy flavor, watch your step. Middle finger to my exes. More on to the next bitch. Ocean spray, baby, got water. Shit, I got a jet ski.
My new girl and my ex-enemies got them both pressed off the D. They tryna figure out what to do with me. Mushroom head, just got a few hickeys. Ain't no comparing when I gotta go get it. I make my presence felt. I'm so hot I make glazes melt. Shit, I'm a star on my residence next to Orion's belt. So kick off your shoes. Think I'ma see the world from this third eye view. Don't be afraid, it's only the truth. I've been waiting on you. We can do whatever you wanna do. I fuck around and let you meet the gang. I only got my nuts, I let them hang. Open up the safe and make it rain. Cause nobody do it better. We got our foot on the gas, you seeing it. Clouds of smoke, I'm leaving it. Fuck around, kill your ass when you breathe it in. Toxic. Channel my cheating, I catch me a fly with chopsticks. I go to war any day. When Marley McMagic, Dr. Strange.
Honor with the flex. High off the jet fuel. Designer dripping Jetsons. Drippy, watch your step. Middle finger to my exes. More on to the next bitch. Ocean spray, baby, got water. Shit, I got a jet ski. Honor with the flexing. High up the jet fuel. Designer dripping Jetsons. Drippy nigga, watch your step. Middle finger to my exes. More on to the next bitch. Ocean spray, baby, got water. Shit, I got a jet ski. Jet ski.
Had to put that Arnold on him.
Happy birthday, Dub!
Happy birthday, Dub.
Dizzer.
PM me the family.
That part. Lonnie, what's up with you?
All right, so you know your girl be coming through with an inspirational quote each and every Wednesday.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so here we go. If you persistently seek validation from others, you will inadvertently invalidate your own self-worth. Period. And how that resonates with me is if you're always trying to get approval, especially as an artist, of what we for. I would say that it's easy to stray away from who you are, trying to appeal to others as an artist. But naturally, if you work hard and you stay persistent and you stay true to you, it feels so much good, like so much better. You know, when you do reach whatever level of greatness you're going to reach. So stay true to you. Always remember that. That's what I'm going to say. How about you? Oh, I get a little round of applause. Y'all must be fucking with that. Period. You know I'm gonna come through.
She practiced that shit.
No, that definitely was just clutch right now. I just practiced the quote. It be, you know what I'm saying?
She comes through. She comes through.
Period.
Of course, that Jones always hit heavy.
All the time. Give you something to reflect
translate that
on.
in street terms.
In street terms, if you always worrying about what the next motherfucker think about you, period, it's easy for your ass to forget who the fuck you really are.
That part.
Okay? Because you too busy worrying about what this motherfucker think and that motherfucker think and boom, bow, 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 bow. But if you be you, motherfuckers might actually like you.
Right.
But they don't know if you never being the fuck you. So, like, stay true to you. Period.
Stay true to yourself.
Did that resonate for the hood, motherfucker? I got you. You know what I'm saying? I'm both ways. Street smart, like smart, all of that. All right.
Okay.
Great.
All right.
Carry on.
That part. Plex, I need you to plug in everything you got coming up before we get up out of here.
Damn, what time is it? We almost out already?
Yeah, you the
Time
best.
flies,
Oh, it was a dope ass album.
Good ass time and shit.
I
Time to
know.
go.
Time move fast
Okay.
when you having a good time.
Let me do my shameless plugs real quick. Okay, so April 16th, it's the first ever Philly Urban Film Awards. It's going down at the Comrie Barry Center. I think that's it.
Commodore Barry Center.
What is it again?
Commodore Barry Center.
Commodore Barry Center. That's what it is. April the 16th. Make sure you there. If you're an actress, actor, anything you do in the film or TV, even for music too, because we have some musical categories as well.
Okay.
That we got some artists that's nominated for certain things.
I see the taste video. Excuse me.
Oh, send the video. Okay.
Right.
All right.
So you know, we mix a little bit of everything, but it's mostly for TV and film. And even if you're not in nothing right now, come down, do some networking. That's the perfect place to be. Because all the directors going to be down there, the screenwriters, the actors, the people that's behind these movies, like Black De Niro and all them, Jimmy the Saint, and Terrence Takim. I just met him not too long ago. It's a lot of
So it's an award show. You need artist performances for that show. You know anything? You know.
Yeah.
All right. What else you got coming up? What else you got coming up?
So we got after that, May 26th. May 26th is the A&R showcase.
We'll be in the building.
Jam, Capitol Records, Epic. They're going to be in Philly live here in front of you. All you gotta be there is just do this, be there and come be hot. That's all you gotta do.
Just be hot and pop the fuck
just
out.
Be the fuck hot, like my first rule. Be hot.
Be hot.
And
Pop
just
out.
be there. May 26th.
May 26th.
At Blue Brook Lounge. Shout out to Hennessy Kev. Shout out to Will Styles. We brought the labels to you.
Make sure you follow my guy, I Am Plex at I Am Plex.
Yeah. Oh, and you know what? One more thing. I didn't get no shout outs to my entertainment company. I own an entertainment company called Monster House Entertainment.
Yes, you do.
Yeah, I shouted that out earlier in the show.
Monster House Entertainment. I can't leave here without that because that is me. I'm a show promoter. I just sold out the Met with Music Soul Child and Like
That's
Jenny's
my
on
favorite
Valentine's Day.
Mhm.
Shout out to everybody that was involved in that. You know what I mean? So we doing big events right on down to the small events like the A&R event we about to do. So we do it all.
And that's major.
That's
major.
So, we about to plan another big concert, Moneybag Yo or somebody like that. We talking to bring them back to Philly or Florida, either one. But that's going down.
Philly,
Monster House
Philly.
Entertainment. Shout out to my artist Woozy. He's also my partner with Via Lord, which I got on there. It's my clothing line.
Hey,
you know what I mean?
Y'all got to tap in.
Yeah,
Tap
y'all
in.
tap in with this Via. When y'all see me with this is me.
That's him.
I'm independent.
All right, we're gonna sign the fuck up out of here. You already know who it is. It's PaulieBaby, and please
don't forget the fucking baby.
I ain't never gonna
please
forget the
don't
baby.
forget the fucking baby. I'm signing out with the gang.
Marley the Great.
It's your girl Milani.
It's your boy Dub Dizza.
Make sure you tap in tomorrow to Kim and Shab starting at 8 o'clock. The Glock Aware Show. You already know we out of this motherfucker. Yeah. Take me out of here to some gang shit. There we go.
Lockaway.
Yeah. Damn, I need that Bentley truck. Shit, fuck, I need a Bentley truck. Shit, fuck, I need a Bentley truck. Shit, fuck, I need a Bentley truck.
Paulie Da Gang, every Wednesday 7 to 8 p.m. on GlockaWare.com.
Bitches keep calling my line, trying to take up all my time. I get with them by design. Monday on Monday, Tuesday on Tuesday. You know that.